So the 24-man squad for England has been chosen for the games against Iceland and Denmark. So I'm just going to break it down and say which players missed out and literally give my thoughts to it. But anyway, let's go right into it. So the goalkeepers that have been chosen is Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, and Nick Pope. Dean Henderson and Nick Pope has had a great season for Sheffield United and Burnley. I think that Dean Henderson should start ahead of Nick Pope just because of the record he's had. Yes, Nick Pope was elected to be a player of this season, but for me, I think that Dean Henderson just brings more. He brings more than Nick Pope has, to be honest. But anyway, I'm just gonna go into the defenders now. So the defenders are Trent Alexander-Arnold, Eric Dyer, Joe Gomez, Michael Keane, Harry Maguire, Tyrone Mings, Kieran Trippier, and Kyle Walker. All right, so for me, there's no left-footed left back here. So I think that what Gareth Southgate's got to plan to do is play a 3 at the back. From what I'm saying here, because where's Chilwell? There's no Luke Shaw. There's no Danny Rose. So of course, I think that he's going for 3 at the back. I don't think that Michael Keane should have been picked in this squad. I think Southgate likes him. I don't rate Michael Keane. I don't think he's good enough. Wan-Bissaka should have been in this, or even Ben Chilwell as well, just because they need a left-footed left back if they are going to play a 4 at the back. But anyway, I'm just going to move on to the midfielders. So the midfielders are Phil Foden, Mason Mount, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, James Ward-Prowse, and Harry Winks. So for people who are wondering, who the hell's Calvin Phillips? So Calvin Phillips plays for Leeds United. He's a highly rated central midfielder within Leeds. He had a great season last season for Leeds when they got promoted to the Premier League as well. I do think that it's a good choice to actually put Calvin Phillips within this. But again, Jack Grealish, right, has missed out on a spot within the England squad, but they choose James Ward-Prowse and Harry Winks over him. That's just nonsensical, in my opinion. Jack Grealish has been such a great player this season for Aston Villa. He's the reason why Aston Villa stayed up, but Harry Winks has done nothing whatsoever this season, but it still gets chosen, and for me, that's a disgrace. Jack Grealish should have definitely been in this, man, and I do feel sorry for him, because I think that he chose England over Ireland. If I'm not too sure, guys, tell me in the comments below. But I do think that's the case. He did choose to play for England over Ireland, and Gareth Southgate keeps on leaving him out while he keeps on picking James Ward-Prowse and Harry Winks as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has also missed that as well. But anyway, I'm just going to move on to the forwards. So the forwards are Tammy Abraham, Mason Greenwood, Danny Ings, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Raheem Sterling. Okay, so this is what an attack this is. The England attack is so ridiculous. You don't know who to play. For me, I think that the starting lineup should be Jadon Sancho, Raheem Sterling, and Harry Kane as a front 3, and then Marcus Rashford, Greenwood, Danny Ings, and Tammy Abraham on the bench. And then you can always mix around as well. I am happy for Mason Greenwood that he's got his first England call up. Deserves it. The kid's just a natural talented finisher, but now I just hope that this doesn't get to his head and he just falls off. He just should keep on improving and keep on learning from this, because international experience is very important within the big games as well. So again, I think that Gareth Southgate is going for a 3 at the back and then a 5 in midfield, and then a 3 up front, maybe a 3-5. A 3-4-3, 3-5-3. That's 12 players. A 3-4-3. It's a lot of players have missed out. Lord Lingard has missed out. No, I'm kidding. Jesse Lingard should know being near this team. But again, the midfield can be it should be changed around a bit, man. Jack Grealish, for me, I feel sorry for him, man. He's missed out on a spot, and they've decided to choose Declan Rice. No, I like Declan Rice, but James Ward-Prowse and Harry Winks. I know that some Southampton fans and some Tottenham fans might disagree with me, but I just rate Jack Grealish way better than those two guys. But the midfield trio that should play for England anyway. For me, what I'll do is I'll play Declan Rice, Mason Mount, and Phil Foden in the 3. I think that Declan Rice can sit back because he's more of like a CDM kind of guy. Mason Mount is a central attacking midfielder, same as Phil Foden as well. They can pull the strings. I like how Phil Foden plays, even though he plays for Man City. I do think that Phil Foden is a talented young player. Again, defenders. Trent is just next level, man. Trent is the best fullback in the world at the moment. He's really, it's between him and Alphonso Davies. There's nobody else that's even close. Maybe Alex Telles from Porto, but again, Trent is just like ridiculous. Kyle Walker, I say, is one of the other ones as well. The English defense for me, it just doesn't stick out as much because again, I don't rate Eric Dyer. I don't rate Joe Gomez. I think that Van Dijk makes Joe Gomez look better than he is. I don't rate Michael Keane. Michael Keane's not even a good he's not a good centre back. He should be playing for Burnley, but he plays for Everton. Harry Maguire, like, just go through my channel to see my opinions of Harry Maguire. Tyrone Mings should be playing in the Championship. Kieran Trippier, again, is not good enough. And then the goalkeepers, that's why England have a problem. Dean Henderson, Nick Pope, these two guys are just next level, but I'll just pick Dean Henderson above them. But anyway, guys, that's been that breakdown. It was just a small breakdown. I can't wait to see how this England squad plays. Like the England team right now, the young players coming up and the players that they're having is really exciting. But let's just hope that this the media doesn't push them too much and get too far into their heads. Just tell me your comments below as well to what you think about Jack Grealish being snubbed, or any other players that have been snubbed as well. Reece James from Chelsea too, the other young Chelsea lads as well, Callum Hudson-Odoi. So just tell me about in the comments below to what you think. 96% of you aren't subscribed, so what you should do is click the like button, click comment, share with your friends, subscribe, do all that. I've been Preston, reacting to the England squad, and I'm signing out. Deuces.